Good to be here.
Good to have you. You look great. The tie looks great. You know, you're consistent.
That and vacation's done you well.
I did get away, and it wasn't so bad. I came back. I said, "Are we still dealing with all this?"
Yeah,
I think we are.
Well, we're doing better than Trump.
Well, let's talk about the law.
Okay.
Most people are familiar with bonds from a different concept, right? Which is a physical bond in a criminal case.
Yeah.
This is in New York, and different states do it different ways. That you have every right to appeal, and he is afforded that right.
Right.
But you don't get to run out the clock, because otherwise, obviously, that would over-incentivize the person who just got hit with a fraud judgment. So the rule is simply you put up the money or the bond.
Right.
In this case, he is admitting he says he's going to have a hard time doing that.
Right.
If he can't put up the legally required bond by Monday, then what happens?
Well, what's going to happen is, first of all, the bond is to protect those who are at risk if he doesn't put up the bond while he's appealing. So it's to hold people in their same positions, meaning you can appeal, but make sure we have the funds that cover what you lost, because our risk on your frivolous appeal is all those funds. His lawyers have said there's a practical impossibility to do it. Ironically, the impossibility is, how do you value the land assets that he claims to have that are worth so much?
Which were just deemed often fraudulently described.
Yes.
We're in the loop.
Right. And the people who would put up the bonds, according to their own people, are saying, we're not taking anything as collateral, because in different cases they've said the property is worth more, which is what they do here.
Does he lose the right to appeal it?
No, he doesn't lose the right to appeal. He can appeal while she takes, I say she, the Attorney General and the government can take his funds. So
Which fair is fair. So if they, let's say they take Seven Springs, which Bloomberg was reporting as an option.
Right, yes.
Then they hold it. If, in the legally unlikely but possible event that the fine is drastically changed, then what? They give it back?
Well, at the end, well, what do you substitute? As long as the appeal is pending, those funds, those properties are tied up.
Right.
But the court has appointed Barbara Jones, who I used to share offices with when she was a young assistant U.S. attorney.
I'd call it a name drop, but nobody knows who she is.
Well, she is the monitor for
no, I know who she is.
Trump.
I just mean...
Oh, okay. Well, I figured you would, because this is what you do.
I just mean, you know, she's the monitor. So legally, yes, legal nerds know.
Yes, and so the questions that the judge put to her is to find out if they put up any property, what is it really worth? What did you put up?
And who really owns it? Because the bond company's clear indication is that many of these buildings, which we already had an indication of, but it's not a public company, so we didn't know for sure. Bond companies looked lightly and said, no, you don't really own this stuff. Now, I want to turn you to a different topic. Is that right?
Yeah,
Mar-a-Lago.
This is your show.
Respect. Mar-a-Lago, we've heard for the first time from one of the key Trump witnesses that Jack Smith has deemed credible, Brian Butler. Take a look at some of what he told us.
Okay.
I think the former president, you know, if he thinks he did nothing wrong, he should have cooperated from the beginning. Why would you need to ask questions about video footage?
You think you observed part of a cover-up?
I think it's very possible. If he really believed those were his documents, you know, why was I vouching for Carlos? Walt calls me and asks me, somebody just wants to make sure he's good. I think there's obviously some type of obstruction.
Your thoughts of him as a witness?
He's a great witness because he doesn't go beyond the facts he knows. And the facts he knows are, why did you tell us to move the documents out? Why did you look for the videos? Why did you delete the videos? Why did you ask, is he loyal? That is Carlos Oliveira. And then the lawyer calls up and says, can we trust him? And then Trump, while Butler is still present, calls Carlos and says to him, oh, I'm glad you're loyal, and I'll arrange to appoint a lawyer. Fast, easy, damning, over.
Damning, firsthand. It's not hearsay. Interesting. On more than one topic, John, good to see you here.
Good to see you. Glad to be here.